Okay. I kept you waiting long enough. Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily. And what it just happened, Bitcoin dumped down like 5% yesterday. I think it was 5% if I'm not mistaken. Over here, yeah, 5.78%. We had interest rates 25% reduced and everything dumped. Bitcoin dumped, altcoins dumped. Stock market dumped as well. Big time towards downside over here. You can see these big flashes over here. This is S&P 500, we get a NASDAQ as well flashed over here. Dow Jones. This is the first time since 1917 that we have nine red days in a row. I think it's since 1970. I think I read somewhere on X that it was first time since 1970 that we got 9 days in a row on Dow Jones red candles. So there is that. Yo, who sold? I don't know. Morning, Mad is in the chat. How you doing, man? So we're gonna look at a little bit what's happening in Bitcoin, mostly Bitcoin, because that's the important part. And you know what I always say, when stuff dumps from the top, big flushes towards downside, that's not so bad, right? These big flushes are not bad because they do happen oftentimes. But when you flush from the top, it's not bad. What is bad is when you flush over here. Not only that, that's also not bad because we can just draw another line, something like this over here, and it can bounce from that line, right? And what is it over here? I did post a very nice image yesterday, so I'm gonna try to find that. Where did I post that? Here we go. Copy. I think this is funny. This is us in a nutshell. When stuff breaks down, we just draw another line, right? That's how we do it, right? So anyway, this is not bad. Flushing from the top towards some kind of support level, that's not bad. The bad part becomes when we flush from the support line, and this is also not bad. The bad part is when there is no retest and it flushes second time below the support over here. Now that is very, very bad. That's pretty much over by the standards over here. This is extremely bad flushing down here. This over here is not bad. This over here could be bad, but oftentimes this is some kind of liquidity grab where you just go back up there again. The bad part up here is if we get like we just said, we get no retest up here towards top and it flushes over here. So it means it doesn't go up there, but it just does something like this and then it flushes towards downside. This is extremely bad, right? So how bad stuff is when stuff flushes, it kind of depends where you flush from, how much down you flush and so forth, so forth. So I can show you some examples over here. For example, in the previous bull market over here, when you flush from the top, it's not bad, right? I mean, it could be bad because you go down, you break something over here, and then you recover it towards upside. But these flushes from the top are not bad because they kind of retract. They can continue going a little bit down over here, but oftentimes you get in some kind of box over here and you reverse, right? Over here you go sideways, over here reverse and go towards upside. So the first loss of the support line is not that bad. Over here we also had this over here loss up here. We failed to get up all the way up there. Now this becomes bad over here, and then we start flushing big time. So you'll see over here that this part over here that we're going towards upside up here, flushes from the top are not bad, right? Flushes from top not bad. Even this wasn't that bad because we tried to retest the line up here. There was no line. We broke that. Now these flushes starting to become bad, but they are also not bad. And especially if you look at a bigger picture over here on the weekly time frame, you'll see on the weekly time frame they are not that bad. Over here, this flush from top, this flush over here from the top over here wasn't that bad because there was some kind of retest up here, so it kind of recovered again towards upside. The problem becomes when you have a flush, when you have a flush over here towards downside up here, and there is no retest up here towards top, and then you continue going something like this, and then you continue going towards downside. Now that's the problem, right? Especially over here, there was no retest up here, and it just continues flushing towards downside below the support. Now that is very, very bad. So these very, very first flushes, they are not bad, and especially if you look at over here weekly time frame, we don't actually have anything right now, right? Still above 10 moving average, still climbing towards upside, still above the support level over here, give or or take, right? Bouncing very nicely. So the first flush is not bad. That's the first thing. Yes, we had, you know, 25% you know, bullish expectation, and we got that, and everybody you know, thought that it's gonna just pump us towards the moon, but it didn't do that. We also got a dodge up here, so this flush towards downside was kind of, you know, not that bad. Now we do have a nice channel up here on the chart. It goes something like this over here. Right now that we have this latest touch over here on the bottom, we can actually have a very nice very nice channel up here. I think channel is pretty much confirmed, regardless how you look at it over here. It's very much confirmed. Three nice touches on the bottom, three nice touches on the top. We are still holding the support level, still holding the 20 moving average up here. Right now we are bouncing up a little bit. Can we flush over here towards downside? I think we can, but that's also not gonna be that bad. The bad part comes when we try to do the retest. Whether we get a retest, now that's gonna tell us whether this is, you know, game over here, because if it starts doing like this and starts flushing below 90k, it's pretty much over, right? If it just goes down over here and we gotta retest, gotta do some kind of double bottom, something over here, this is pretty much gonna go again towards the upside. The retest up here is very important to see whether we get that or not. Right now we don't have anything. We flushed down to the support level. We are bouncing off that support level. If you look at a little bit on the small time frames, we are still in a downtrending channel over here. If you look at something like this over here, we're still in downtrending channel. Over here we went below the channel, over here inside, you know, a diagonal box over here. Managed to get up here slowly right now, and right now I'm looking just at this channel over here to see whether this is gonna manage to get outside of channel, because if you get outside of this channel, this is pretty much gonna go over here towards 108, 109k again. On the other hand, if you right now, you know, do something like this up here and go towards downside, we are again looking at some kind of, you know, 100k levels towards downside up here, and we are looking whether we're gonna flush below the channel over here towards downside. But right now over here, you know, where it goes a little bit towards upside and down, or it just goes, you know, towards downside over here, or if it goes towards upside, consolidates and goes towards upside, a little bit hard to say what's gonna happen next over here, but you know, it doesn't look that bad. That's just how the things goes. Now, the most important thing we are doing the Bitcoin Daily for is that flush is not that bad. That's what, you know, if you get anything from this live stream right now, is that flush is not bad. Let's look at Ethereum over here, or a little bit over here. We got a double top on Ethereum up here, failed to break that towards upside, again holding the support level. It looks like it might actually break towards downside. Again, breaking towards downside from these tops are not bad. We can just get into some kind of box over here, and then right back down again. The big telltale sign is if it's bad, if it goes back over here and there is no retest. Again, the retest is very important. Do we get a retest or not? Because over here we did get a retest. If there was some kind of line over here, we managed to get a retest, we failed to break, and we're right now pulling back. So even this up here, that the fact that we are having a double top up here tells me that this is actually very bullish right now. On the flush over here, if we do get another flush towards downside, that's gonna tell us whether this retest happens or not. But right now we did get some kind of retest over here, which is actually very nice. So far so good. We can also look at it a little bit on the weekly time frame up here. Right now we are pulling back, but we are still above the moving averages up here, and nothing is actually a problem. You'll also see on the bigger time frames over here that Ethereum did get a retest up here towards upside. And I always say, once you get these retests, that shows bullishness in the chart, right? Retests don't happen. Retest happens because there is too much bullishness. You went up, you create some kind of double top over here, you broke down over here, got into some kind of box over here, and right now you're getting a retest. The fact that the very fact that you are getting a retest on a chart is a very bullish indication, right? So yes, we are going right now down. We can go down a little lower over here, maybe create some kind of, you know, some kind of new line over here, maybe some kind of rising channel, something like that. But it does look like it might actually go down a little bit more. So I'm definitely looking at, you know, there is a chance for you know, flushing down one more time over here. You'll see over here on daily, flushing down one more time, then getting some kind of box, then going towards upside after that. So I'm not, you know, 100% bullish just right now, you know, that this current small time channel over here on the 1 hourly time frame is gonna break towards upside, because nothing is, you know, given just yet. Maybe it goes something like this over here. Maybe this is a breakup over here, goes something like this, regardless. And right now it's trying to break up. I'm still looking whether this is gonna break up or down, but you know, there's that. Bitcoin dominance is still climbing towards upside up here, and for the last couple of days it did go up here towards the 50 moving average, and right now it's getting inside this blue box up here, but it's going slowly. Imagine this, Bitcoin is dumping down 5% and the dominance is only up 0.5%. But that's good, guys. That's very, very good, right? The fact that it's only up 0.5% and not like 2% or anything like that, I would say that's a win for altcoins so far, right? Over here you'll see on the weekly time frame we are hitting the 10 moving average. We are above 20 moving average up here. We are at top range of the box where we had last resistance level up here, so we're gonna see how this plays out. So we are looking right now maybe for this move towards downside, because if this does go more towards upside up here, that means Bitcoin actually can explode. I don't think Bitcoin can dump that much, because if Bitcoin dumps that much, I don't think this is gonna do this move towards upside over here. That's Bitcoin dominance. And the last thing that I wanted to show was total 3 up here. Total 3 also pulling back up here. It's going below the support level over here, but it did have a retest over here. It went down, it had a retest, failed, and right now going to below the support over here. But the fact that we are having a retest is a very nice thing. Big gains today, shorted any shit probably continue today. I think very bad news from Fed. I don't know what kind of bad news is, because I did not watch the conference. But he said that we avoided the recession, so you know how bad news it is. And if you remember, we said that when the good news starts rising, you know, that's when the problem, you know, starts piling up. We don't want good news. Bitcoin pumps on bad news, world is going under, World War III, that's when we pump. And when, you know, okay, there's no more World War III, everything is nice in the end, the economy is doing good, that's when we should short. What's up, Captain? Nice to have you here. Michael, what's up? Poor ETH. It's doing okay. It's only down to 3.6. I mean, it was back up here at 4K. This is like the 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times up here at 4K. And the fact that, you know, thinking right now that Bitcoin, Ethereum is not going to break 4K is kind of crazy to me. Love you, Sasha. Love you, Captain. I got a really nice airdrop of Pengu, wasn't even expecting it. Yeah, somebody in the chat also got a nice Pengu drop. But I did look at Pengu, and Pengu over here, where is Pengu? Let's go to CoinCap. And the thing that I looked at Pengu is Pengu launched at 2 billion market cap, guys. I'm sorry to say this, but you know, it is at 2 billion market cap right now. I don't know why Pengu is at 2 billion market cap, but you know, there you go. Pengu is at 2 billion market cap when it launched. It launched over here. It did 10, I don't know how much it did. Let's see over here. Where did it launch actually? Did it launch a Binance or something like that? Where did it launch just all over the place? Pengu, Binance, let's see over here. How much did it do from the launch? From a 0.3 something up here. Yeah, 20x. It did 20x, pull back down to 10x, and right now just consolidating over here, right? But yeah, you gotta understand, people who got this thing, that, I mean, there has been a lot of profit taking over here, and right now just hovering over here at this range. I think there is a very good chance for Pengu to go more towards downside, because there is, you know, people are getting 10x, free coins, 10x. Imagine that. Imagine you get coins and you just get a like free 10x, whatever, right? So I think there is a good chance for Pengu to go more towards downside over here short term, because people are taking profits. It's free money. It's literally free. It depends on how much you got. Only 2 rate cuts expected in 25 instead of 4, so market will price it in. I got a $200 worth. It was a nice surprise. Some folks are pushing anything less than 5 billion is good. I really don't care. I'll write it out. I mean, it's $200. I think you can do that. Depends, right? And you know, the move down over here, it's, you know, this is hourly time frame, so you know, it is short term. It is definitely short term where it's gonna move towards that. I think there might be more what is over here, because over here it broke kind of down. Over here there was a new line. Up here there's some kind of channel. Up here it looks like it might actually break this channel towards downside up here before it actually goes towards upside again. But you know, that's just me talking. But it also is, but since it's on support, you can, you know, people might also be longing in support up here, and if there is more longs than shorts, you know, it might actually bounce. So far I recovered from in V shape better than ETH. Yeah, Herbar has actually been doing well. I've been not seeing it here also right now. You see here, Herbar is actually recovering right now. Yesterday it went up like a lot. It was up like something like 9% on the day, but it closed 3% down, and you can see here it is recovering. The fact is recovering from this dump over here tells me that you know, right now Herbar is really strong for whatever reason it is. Here, her bar is really strong coin right now. And maybe over here, and it looks like it might actually do this move up here outside of the channel because it is so strong right now. So we're gonna see how this daily ends for a bar over here. This 6 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame. There was a very nice doji up here. I mean, this recovery is very bullish, and it kind of wants to go towards upside. EPA holding good. How did XRP survive yesterday? Let's go look at a daily time frame. XRP dumped big time over here. 10% on the dollar. 10% on the dollar dumped down here on Binance. See here, 10%, 0% on the dollar, dumped down 10%. But it's just coming down to the support levels over here at the bottom, and we're gonna see if there's any bounce over here soon or not. It tried to break out. But failed that. It tried to break out over here and failed that and pull back. But pull 10% down to the support level. Down to support level. Is there anything else more interesting right now than Bitcoin right now? Now we are having this, you know, move towards upside up here, and it is up 1.5%. But as you see over here, it's just kind of doing this rising wedge over here. So there is a very large chance right now for this pullback. Maybe create double bottom, maybe go lower. But right now it is coming to this part over here where you know, a lot of people are shorting it. People are out, you know, very bearish on what's happened after yesterday. So I think there is a very good chance for right now for this rising wedge to actually drop towards downside over here. It is small time rising wedge, so you know it might play out very quickly, but it might happen. This on 1 hourly time frame, right? So it might be very short. The 6 hourly, where's 4 hourly up here? 4 hourly didn't even come to the moving average. We just got a little bit overextend towards downside up here. Right now we're doing this retest that might come, but we're gonna see where it does this over here. It goes even higher and does this, you know. So there is that. Yo, what's up, Goblin? How you doing, man? So there is that, just a quick update on what's happening. Not much is actually happening because nothing actually happened, right? I mean, we did dump down, but you know, we dumped down to support level, especially if we pull the support level over here. You see all of these wicks towards downside as well. Okay, we can also pull the line something like this over here, and then take that line and pull it all the way both to these levels and these levels over here, all the way towards downside. That's how this thing normally works. Go for a quick trade, it's literally free money. I have a short on Orca 3%. 3% down 10x leverage. There is no free money in this world, man. XRP bullish. I think everything is bullish still. I mean, nothing changed, especially if you look at Bitcoin on large time frame. So we are mostly looking at the daily, 1 hourly. We seeing this dump. But if you're looking at big time frames, nothing happened, right? Over here, we even on the weekly time frame, we got a higher high on the RSI. We are still, you know, kind of moving a little bit down. We are entirely this move towards upside. The RSI, sorry, the overextension has been pulling back, so we are consolidating over here. And if you look at it even bigger time frames up here, I mean, we are still not up here at, you know, 80, 90 levels. We're just coming over here where the previous stop is at 78, 70, something like that. We are not, you know, extremely overextended over here. You know, even this stop up here is not that extended right now. So thinking that, you know, we're gonna hit some kind of top without getting, you know, some kind of 50% extension or anything like that, kind of seems crazy to me over here, because you'll see over here on this chart that goes back a long time. These stops get very overextended, right? But right now we are not that overextended. That's the thing. We are not overextended. MACD on the monthly is still, you know, rising towards the upside. We are just up here at the resistance level that we are trying to break. So monthly time frame looks nice. I mean, we don't have even a doji or anything like that up here at the top. It's still 12 days left on the monthly candle. Let's see these other charts. 3-month candle up here, going towards the upside. No divergence up here. Momentum going towards the upside. This line can actually on the 3 months be pulled all the way up there, so you know we are not that overextended. Like, everything looks nice. Not only that, the 3 monthly chart got broken up here, pulled back, hold support, and right now we're just bouncing off that support level. So you know, the way I see it, we still got more room to go over here. 6-month chart does have this slight divergence up here, but if we pump even here more, there will be no divergence on the chart. And this line over here on 6 months, this actually broke towards upside. So not only that, but it did break towards upside. I don't know if you can do this over here because there are so little data, but this looks like it broke towards upside on a 6-month chart. So it looks like it's also gonna close above that. And the last one is the 12-month chart. We got actually nothing over here. We got the RSI down here at 76. I don't know whether that's a lot or not, because that's the first time we got, you know, on the yearly chart. A little bit high level up here, and overextensions up here are not as high as in 2021. They're a little bit less, but you know, we got literally nothing up here. Also, we are still, you know, bouncing off of the 10 moving average on the yearly time frame over here. See, yearly time frame over here, bounce, you know. So next time we go back down, we're not gonna go back down below 26k. So I'm sorry, guys, won't be able to buy, you know, Bitcoin at 15k again. That's not gonna happen. Everything else burn. This is how she goes, brother. Nah. Huge bearish divergence, Bitcoin RSI. Huge bearish divergence, time frame. Silorak, tell me the time frame, man. Oh my god, it's end of the world. It's always end of the world. It just happens like that, you know. It's always end of the world. Until it's not, right? It's always end of the world. Time frame. Silorak, huge bearish divergence. Where do you see a huge bearish divergence? I want to see, because you're telling me to short stuff. You're so sure of yourself. Where is the bearish divergence? 2 hourly, 3 hourly, 3 day, weekly time frame. No, 15 minutes, maybe some 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't know where you see the divergence, man. Anyways, guys, I won't keep you up for that long. So, you know, thank you for stopping by. This was just a quick update on what's happening with Bitcoin and, you know, everything else. Altcoins that are doing, you know, how can they be doing? They've been doing, you know, crap for the last, ever since the top came up here. Right now, I mean, I think they're still pulling down. Like, this is Cardano over here. Cardano right now creating this very, very nice channel towards downside. So it definitely has more room to, you know, pull back over here towards downside. That's why I'm saying that there's a very good chance for another flush down before we actually go up. And this is not just Cardano, like a lot of altcoins look like they, over here, this is breaking a little bit towards downside. Depends on where we want to, you know, pull the line over here all the way down towards downside over here or something like that. And I was actually looking at this part over here, and I was thinking that this expanding musical instrument up here is going to break towards upside, but it broke down. So right now, maybe it's the same kind of thing that where we, you know, everything right now goes towards upside. And everybody thinks that it's going to go a little bit lower. You know, it's not done just yet. It oftentimes where it actually, you know, bounces. So there is that. It was yesterday and 4 hour. I think on Nation today gonna get my stops in Pro for Life and I hope for 50% up to 2.3. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Take care. By the way, last thing I gotta check out because I didn't check it out today. Ooh, that looks bad, man. Maren, what's this all about, man? Oh, it went down. It went down. Gotta sell. Guys, later. Cheers. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around. And last coin. Fury USDT. Not this one. Fury USDT. Engines of... Nah, this one down as well. God damn it. Okay, guys. Bye-bye. Remember, flushing from the top is not bad. Flushing from the support level even more down, now that becomes bad. Bye-bye.